Well, it's another beautiful day in Havasu. Check out what we're about to take home. 1978 Burt Reynolds. What do you think, McKay?
Call the snowman.
Call the snowman. We got some coolers to move. Anyway, short and long story here. We are picking this up from my friend Ryan at Slide Anchor. Look that up, slideanchor.com. He invented the slide anchor. It's a pretty cool thing. Anyway, my friend Clint, him and his wife Shannon are buying this for their son Luke. Luke, you're a spoiled brat. I can't believe you're getting this car. Anyway, we're going to do a few things to it. So McKay and I are going to take it back to the garage, get it running, put some tires on it,
wash it,
do a burnout.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So I told McKay, I said, let's do a burnout in this thing because Clint is a police officer here in town. He's a sergeant, actually. He's got me out of jail more than once here, but we won't talk about that. Anyway, we're gonna do a Derek Bieri, probably not Walmart parking lot ish, but like we're gonna paint this thing black and probably put the eagle on the hood and fix up the little bit of broken filter thing there. And I don't know, looks like we need something here. What are we missing? Was that in the trunk?
I didn't look that far in the trunk.
Well, so we're missing this. We might have to get that. But anyway, what do you think? Cool first car for a 16-year-old. This is what he wants. So we're gonna put this thing together and paint it up, make it run, drive, put some tires on it, make it stop. We're not gonna make the interior pretty. It's kind of rough on the inside. It's I don't know. Door panels are off. Oh, McKay. So there it is, Pontiac and all. So we got that piece. We're looking good. In fact, there's registration 2015. It's a little skunky. There's a 2015 sticker. Anyway, tow truck driver will be here in just a minute, so we're going to get some stuff moved out of the way and get this thing loaded up. He'll load this thing up and we'll have it out of here in no time. And McKay and I will be on a project, and then I'll introduce you to Officer Wilcox, who has saved my bacon more than once. I won't say how, but anyway, the way I know these Wilcox people, Shannon and Clint, is they used to be my neighbor, and we went to Glamis. Like, I've known them since their oldest, who now works at the police department, she was probably a year old, and yeah, that goes back a long ways. But anyway, this is gonna be a cool little project. I can't wait to get started on it. I've always wanted to mess around with one of these Trans Ams. I always say I always wanted to own one, but then I own one and it's like, hey, I'm over it, sell it, move on. You know what I'm talking about, because you buy half my junk and then sell it. But anyway, we're going to get this thing loaded up and moved, and we'll take you along, see if we can make it run, get it painted, get it looking good, and we are going to deliver it Christmas Day. In fact, when you're watching this, it will be Christmas Day. So what do we got? 24 days to get it done?
23 days, it's the second.
Is today the second?
Pretty sure.
So yeah, we
23 days.
We got 23 days to get this car running, stopping, driving, tires on it, and get the thing painted and looking good. Think we can do it?
It can be done.
It can be done. McKay's like, it can be done. All right. Alrighty. Well, I'll see you up the house in 2 and 2.
You got it back then?
Do not scratch that thing. Yes, I'll get the gate open. Dude, I feel like Burt Reynolds. Let's go drive this thing. Look at those seat covers. Them gotta go. Need me to get that door for you, McKay?
Thanks.
Yeah, look at the TA. Well, update on our situation. McKay's in here. He has figured out some wiring. I don't even want to ask him what he's got figured out in here because there's like a start button and a rub your head and pat your belly. I don't know. It's a combination. He was twisting wires together and figured out that the center console's full of window wires that make these go up and down. So that's got to be fixed. I'm like, I got a start button here. And I got life support and what would you call this on life support? Is this like, give it a couple oxys? So I'm putting gas in here. We've got gas rolling out here. This thing I don't think's high enough, but hey, we're trying, you know. And then McKay has got something figured out over there. I'm gonna let's start it and let it idle. Okay, see if it'll crank. Little gas, just a little. I can't put enough gas in it. So my little sprayer just won't put enough, my injector won't put enough gas in it. And I believe this is feeding, but not feeding very well. The transmission's sounding better. And so we've got to figure out how to get fuel going in it. I'm gonna dunk the float here. So if you go down the center of this here tube, oh, you can't get to this one. That tube right there, if you can go down in, that'll sink the float on one of these hot dogs. You might be able to get it with this one. I got fuel there. Anyway, we're gonna get some fuel in it. We're gonna see if we can get this thing to drive, and we're gonna drive it in with 4 flat tires because we don't have any other way to move it other than dragging it around with the forklift, and I don't really want to do that because it's got rubber bumpers and I'll have them tore off by the time we get this thing in here. And then we're gonna get to work on this car. Okay, so we just lifted this thing up in the air. You guys are seeing what we're seeing for the first time. What do we got? Yellow, little tanker.
This side's about the same.
Look at this mount. What's wrong with this mount?
The fronts look really good.
This mount, are these?
The body mounts are sad.
That might be what's in the trunk. Those mounts are probably for that. Huh? Yeah, those probably, there's one under here too, right? Where's the other? Oh, it's up here. It's up in front. Yeah, those could probably be replaced, but hey, turbo 350.
Looks like it's leaked oil once.
Kidding. Leaked forever. But hey, it started and drove into the shop. That's a bonus. Looks like we need a bushing here.
Looks like it's got a newer fuel pump.
Oh, it does. Not even hooked up. Look at that. That's kind of weird. weird. We'll have to look at that.
Fuel tank looks really good.
Muffler is new, isn't it?
Yep.
Tailpipes. Look at these tailpipes, guys. They're like... Sounds pretty empty. That's a good sign. I wonder if somebody cut the hose on there and pulled the fuel out of it when they parked it. I don't know. Looks pretty good.
I hope they did.
This spring is new.
Yeah, it is.
They have put a new leaf spring in. It's got rear sway bar on it.
Doesn't have any bushings on one side, but
Hey,
oh yeah.
that sounds kind of hollow. That might be fake. That might be one of them fake shake.
That might be one of those not sold for street in California items.
Yeah.
Off-highway use only.
Well, it's got a new oil filter on it, and the oil looks new. I think we'll probably service the trans, and we'll have a look at the brakes.
The brakes work, by the way.
Yeah, they do work. This one released. That one released. Oh, look at that. We're good. We're good. So yeah, we'll take a look at the brake pads and make sure they're good, and everything under here looks to be in place. So we'll just get on putting tires on it. Well, what do you think of this junker? Clint's here to look at his prize. He hasn't really seen it since we picked it up. He knows it's running. We did tell him that we got it running. I sent him a little video. But anyway, we'll see what his reaction is here of this Go Fast.
Man, it's dirty, isn't it?
Yeah, that's going to be your job.
Yeah.
Clean this thing up.
It's going to be a big job, too.
Yeah, it's definitely desert dusty.
It's got a lot of promise, though.
Well, it's another beautiful day of working on the Trans Am. And Clint is here to work on his son's car. What'd you bring me?
Fuel pump.
And what else?
Carburetor, so you can mess around with that. Some lug nuts and an antenna.
And you brought your daughter. So you brought Tatum to help with her brother's Christmas gift. Now, is that so that your brother doesn't pick on you, or is that so that you support your brother getting this car?
Support him.
What did you get for your 15th birthday?
Christmas?
Luggage?
I don't even know what I got. Probably a phone. I don't know.
So, this is a pretty cool gift. I mean, considering he's asking for this, and these are so hard to find,
100%.
what do you think he's going to do when he sees it Christmas morning?
I think he's going to be in shock. I think he'd be speechless.
You think he'll be excited, Tatum?
He could possibly cry.
You think so?
Yeah,
you
he's
think
cried once.
you think Luke will cry? I don't think Luke will
Possibly.
cry. I've never seen that boy
We'll
cry.
find out.
Yeah.
He could fall out of the truck on his head and not cry. But anyway, we're going to get on this today. We're going to get these moldings ripped off, get the holes filled in. Do we have these pieces?
Yes.
They showed up. So we're going to get those little pieces on. We're going to get some of this fixed. And then we're going to start sanding on this thing. So let's just get started. Well, update in Santa's workshop. Project, what are you calling this? Project Bandit? Kay's here.
Morning.
Putting his magic drilling skills to work. What'd they do?
They glued it on.
Glued it on. Glued and screwed. Clint is trying to find the bottom of this car. And what are you doing in here? Ooh, you got the headliner out. Looks good up there. Dome light work?
Yep.
Ooh, look at that carpet. That's fresh. It's just coming up in pieces. And Tatum is over here prepping paint. He's working on these lights. These lights had overspray all over them. What are you doing?
Scratching off paint.
Besides joining the Air Force. So, Tatum, on the 17th, what is today? Today the 6th? So today's the 6th. She's got like less than 10 days. And she goes into the Air Force. It's a nice shirt. She's going to wear that into the Air Force. They'll probably take it from you. Anyway, she is like hand scraping this with a razor blade. And then we're going to get in here and tape these off so that we can paint all this flat black. Getting all this rough paint. Like it had an Earl Scheib paint job on it. Anyway, we're going to get this thing sanded down today and hopefully be ready for paint. I am working on a carburetor. I've been building this carburetor here for, like, look at these carburetors. I got quad jets. I got parts going on. I got 2 more over here. Like, we are building a carburetor. Hopefully we can make one work and get this thing to run today. Well, we just got back from lunch. Was that you, Tatum? Is that you that's belching? Tatum's quitting. She's like, I've had enough. She wants to be the camera person. All right, we're going to see what kind of camera person you are. So Tatum got this all sanded down. Looks really good. She feathered out these edges. Look at these. Feather that. Is that what that's called? Feathering that?
Yep.
See how it feathers out into the paint? You can't even feel it except for that little dent. Anyway, she got the Trans Am off the back. Clint, show them what you did inside.
Oh,
Let's go.
all right. Follow me.
Let's see where we're at.
No, we ripped up 90%, well, probably 95% of all the carpet and all the debris that was back here. Headliner, all of it's gone.
And vacuumed it out. Did you find any money?
I did. I found like 15 cents.
15 cents.
Yep.
So, yeah, the car was less than $5 grand.
I'm making money on it.
Anyway, so now we're going to get the rest of it sanded down. We got the carburetor running good.
Did it shut off?
Nope. She's new at this camera thing. Touch the screen.
Ah.
Oh my gosh, there you are. We're back, everybody. Tatum's learning. She's learning how to hold the camera. I don't think they're going to let you hold the camera in the Air Force, okay?
I could have.
You could have?
I could have had a job that was the photography one. That's what I wanted.
Photography. Holding a camera.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're getting this thing backed outside, and we'll probably steam clean it, and then we're going to do some more sanding on it, and then some more steam cleaning, and some more sanding, and yeah, Tatum's going back to work. He sucks at the
No, I'm great. I'm doing great, guys. I don't know what to say.
yeah, camera.
How do I shut it off?
New tires make a lot of smoke.
Let me out, McKay.
New tires.
How was that?
That's amazing.
What was
Look at
your
that.
rating
It's
on
on
that?
fire right now.
Literally.
Clint, your son is going to be in a lot of trouble. Buying him a race car. Fire department.
Check the rear end.
Fire department's going to be here in a minute. Well, McKay got these all cleaned up and taped off. They look really good, ready to paint. Those are the grill pieces. Now he's moved on to working on diesel motors, like he's just ready to start this thing up. So we'll come back to him later. Let's go over here and see what project Wilcox has got going here. Just gonna sand the dents and all, huh?
Might as well.
Oh, I love it. How you doing there? Who's doing what here? Who's the boss?
I'm the boss.
Yeah.
You're the boss,
She learned from her mother.
and Clint's the slave. Clint is
Actually, no, we've been switching off, so.
really.
Yeah.
Have you gotten anything done?
Have I?
Yeah.
I got the whole back done.
Well, let me go and inspect it and see if you did it
yeah,
right.
You do that.
So,
You have it on camera too, so.
well, so I did this, so that's perfect.
I did that
This is
too.
pretty good. This is not bad for your first time.
With the water on it, it's a lot better. Feel it.
Yeah, but we don't need the water on it. We need the paint on it.
Yeah, but
What happened over here?
it'll be like clear.
What happened over here? This is like got
Where?
paint on it. What's this?
Yeah, we didn't know what that was.
Yeah, we'll have to sand that off with some power. Top's all done. This looks good.
Not all that. We didn't get the front one.
We're gaining. It's looking good. Yeah, well, see, we get most of this blue off here so that we don't plug our sander up. Then we can like sand the tough spots. This front, don't even touch it. We'll do it with power. Try not to get too much water back down on the motor, but we'll scruff the hood too. Yeah, just the front fenders and the hood, that's it. Project Thunder Chicken is closer to ready to paint.
Getting there.
So we'll get on it with the DA after they get done wet sanding. Got a few little things to touch up. We got some holes to fill where McKay took the trim off the side. And then I think we're ready to spray it. And I think we'll probably just do a Derek Bieri Vice Grip Garage Special and just hose it with some satin black. Same. Well, more body work. Clint and I look like Smurfs. Do you feel like it's, look at your hands.
Pretty much.
You're blue clear to your elbow. You look like Smurfs. Yeah, it's like, hey, woo. It's definitely a blue car. But anyway, we've touched up a few little dent spots. Got the T-tops up here looking good. A little bit along this door. A little bit of filler. And the hood's pretty good. This fender's looking good. The front's looking really good. Basically, we just got the back bumper and I don't know, trunk and some quarter panels, and we'll be ready for some tape and some paint and make this thing look faster than it really is. Well, this is like day, what, 3 or day 4?
It was like day 30.
Of body work.
Yeah.
Clint has turned into a Smurf yet again, and it's looking good. But we were sitting here having a conversation because I found this. This is what's left of one of the wiper blades, and Clint says, "Do you think the wipers even work?" And I'm like, "I don't know. Let's just let's see if they work." So we have not turned the wipers on. Turn the key on.
Not happening.
It's not happening.
Not happening.
It made a noise.
Oh, they want to move. I saw
tried.
Twitch. Does that mean we both won?
I don't know. The motor moved. It makes a noise. Maybe it just needs to rain.
Water sensitive.
I'm guessing the wipers don't work. Maybe it burned a fuse now. Well,
All right, cool.
something else you can fix there, Clint. Something else you and Luke can work on.
Yep.
So yeah, when Luke gets this car, he's gonna have a couple things that need to be fixed. We're basically making it run and drive, shift through the gears, hopefully not totally fall apart. Gotta get them headlights working though. But we'll leave some of the fun stuff for Luke, like the interior. That'll be good for Luke. He can put a stereo in it and redo that dash, get the clear coat fixed on it, paint everything up, get his sister to help him with some upholstery on the seats. But anyway, we're just about to clean this thing off for hopefully the last time and start taping it off, and then we're gonna get to spraying. Well, it's all hands on deck. McKay's over here rebuilding the passenger door window. Clint's like trying to clean windows. Brad's here. What do you say,
Look
Brad?
at this thing. This thing is awesome.
Isn't it? This thing's wild. Like, hey Brad, what would you think if you were 15 and a half years old and your dad gave you this for Christmas?
I'd say let's go do some donuts.
Pretty freaking awesome, huh? Yeah, McKay's gonna make them windows go up and down. We still got to get the shaker hood together. We just put new bushings in the suspension, new shocks. Clint's doing some window detail, getting rid of all the black overspray. And then we got the fire chicken going on. The fire chicken will be coming on soon. Well, guys, McKay's getting ready to say adios. He's got to go back to where? Ohio? Ohio once again, cold in the snow. The one thing you can say, though, is you built a Burt Reynolds Trans Am while you were back. Look at this thing, guys. We got the shaker hood figured out. We got the T-top glass in. Windows are all cleaned up. This thing is looking good. We'll get the stickers on it, and we'll be out there eastbound and down. Well, today's the day. Clint's here. We got the hood shaking. We got everything ready to test drive on the car, so we're going to take it for a test drive if it'll start. Look at that. Sounds like you got a big, yeah, sounds like a big cam. So you're driving, Clint. So we're going to go, look at that dash cover. Look at that velvety thing. That's pretty nice. Yeah, this is stuff you could just paint, right? This is just metal. Looks good. Look at the headliner. Look at the dome light. Yeah, how's that mirror? How's this mirror? I can't fix this mirror for you. Surely you can see out of this mirror.
Yeah, I cleaned it yesterday.
Little
It's
bit?
great. So you run into all your stuff. My good
Yeah, it's looking good. Looking good. So, I think I see that hood shaking a little bit. That little shaker hood. So, first gear, second gear.
Maybe third.
Did it shift to third?
They might have. Wait, you. Find out here in a minute.
Maybe manually shift it. That's what we'll do when we get on Kiowa, where we can build some speed. Manually shift it. Hey, whoa! That horsepower. It actually runs pretty good.
Yeah, actually.
It pulls good.
Very surprised.
Yeah, like what is rattling? Is that the trunk?
That's everything.
Well, we don't have any rubber in the trunk. There's no
doors.
There's no. Yeah, or the doors. I think that's third. I'm gonna go for second. That's third. We got third gear now.
Rad.
Feels good. Got some gauges. Got a fuel gauge. Let's do the speedometer. We got a speedometer in there.
Yeah, it's working too.
All we gotta do, so we gotta find the tachometer wire. If anybody on here knows the color of the tachometer wire on a 78 Trans Am, we're looking for it. We think it's white, but we're not sure. That's the only gauge that don't work except the oil pressure gauge is the tach. Got the reel-to-reel cassette player.
I might change my mind. I might keep it now.
Yeah, you're gonna keep it.
Yeah.
You'll give Luke a Prius for Christmas
I'm
or his
jealous.
birthday. It is a pretty dude. If you put some rubber in the doors and rubber in that trunk, of course we don't have the back seat in, so everything that rattles back there's echoing inside. Dude, look at that shaker hood. That thing looks fast. Well, after a successful test drive, we have all three gears. We're doing more detail work. We got the dash cluster ripped out, cleaning up some wiring. We found that a rat, some kind of humanoid rat, has been into the wiring here. Got it all jacked up. So we're trying to make the turn signals flash on the dash and out front. Clint's tearing the dash apart. We're going to polish these bezels up and see if we can make this thing look a little better for now. So we'll see if we can make it better. Well, it's like 3 more days till Christmas. Clint's tired of working on this thing, and I don't know, we're kind of jealous. This thing looks good. We've been out cruising it around. We got the bird on there. We got all the Trans Am stickers. Clint did the interior out of a box. We got all the windows going up and down, and she's cleaned up, ready for Luke's Christmas Day surprise. Thanks for watching.